Hey fight fans, welcome back to the Fight Book. This is the Indian accent guy back with another video, and in this one we're gonna check every important fight that happened this past weekend in the fight world, including some important world title boxing matches and road to UFC quarterfinals. I will tell you only the important fights that took place this weekend, so without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let's start from Road to UFC Season 4 quarterfinals. Australian flyweight prospect from City Kickboxing got the second chance after losing a decision at Dana White's Contender Series last year, and he did not disappoint. He got the first round knockout, and now he will face Jin Shuai in the semi-finals, who also got the first round finish. In the second semi-final in the flyweight division, Chinese prospect Agul Ali, who beat the only Indian fighter in this season of RTU via first round finish, will face Namsarai Bhatbayar, who also finished his fight but in the second round. In the bantamweight quarterfinals, Van Nagin got the second round finish, and he will now face Lawrence Louis in the semifinals, who won his fight via decision. In the second semi-final in the bantamweight division, Sulang Rangbo, who finished his fight in the first round, will face Sim Kai Yeong, who got the unanimous decision to earn the spot in the semi-final. Then in the featherweight division, there were some interesting prospects. One FC veteran and last year's Road to UFC finalist, Kai Wan Lee, got the second round finish, and now he will face Kiichiro Nakamura in the semi-final of the featherweight division, and Nakamura also finished his fight in the second round. Another ONE FC veteran, Chang Ming Yoon, also won his fight but via split decision, and he will face Sebastian Zale in the semi-final. So Zale won his fight via unanimous decision. Then lastly, in the lightweight quarterfinals, South Korean prospect and RTU 2023 veteran Jae Yoon Park finished his fight in the second round, and he will now face Dom Mar Fan, who won his fight via unanimous decision. Another South Korean prospect and RTU 2023 veteran Sang Ok Kim finished his opponent in the second round, and he will now face Yavi Ren in the semifinals. Ren won his fight via first round finish. These semifinals will take place in RTU Season 4 Episode 5 and 6, and both of these episodes will telecast on UFC Fight Pass on Friday, August 22nd, just one day before UFC Fight Night Shanghai, headlined by Ming Yang versus Johnny Walker. Now let's move towards the boxing world, because there were 4 world title fights there. First, Wilibaldo Garcia Perez takes a split decision victory over Rene Calixto Bibiano in the rematch to win the vacant IBF Super Flyweight titles in Mexico. The second world title fight was for the women lightweight WBO title in Doncaster, United Kingdom. The champion Terry Harper makes her homecoming dream come true and successfully defended her title for the first time against number 10 ranked Natalie Zimmerman via unanimous decision. In the co-main event, WBA number 4 ranked lightweight Maxi Hughes also won his fight via unanimous decision against Archie Sharp in front of his home crowd in Doncaster. It was his third straight win after losing to William Zepeda in March 2024. Anyway, the third and the fourth title fights were in Osaka, Japan on 3/150 card, which was headlined by Angelo Leo versus Tomoki Kameda. Leo takes the majority decision over Kameda to successfully defend his IBF featherweight title for the first time, and in the co-main event, Pedro Taduran takes a split decision over Genjiro Shigikowa to successfully defend the IBF minimum weight title in their rematch. Shigikowa collapsed in the ring after the decision was announced, and then he was rushed out of the ring on a stretcher. Let's just hope he is good now. Despite these world title fights, the biggest boxing card was from Queensberry in Glasgow, Scotland, headlined by former and still the only undisputed champion from United Kingdom, Josh Taylor, who after fading in the lightweight division was making his welterweight debut against WBO number 4 ranked contender Iko Asuman. Asuman upsets Taylor, winning the fight via unanimous decision. Not sure where Taylor goes from here because this was his third straight loss in a row, fourth loss in a row to many, given the controversy of the first Catterall decision. He cannot go to 140 as well, and if this is it, it was a brilliant career for the former undisputed champion. Anyway, in the co-main event, WBC number 4 ranked featherweight prospect Nathaniel Collins drops WBA number 15 ranked contender Lee McGregor 3 times in round 4 and stops him in a terrific performance in front of his own crowd. Then in the chief supporter heavyweight bout, WBA number 2 ranked heavyweight Moses Itauma moves to 12-0 after finishing Mike Balogan in the second round. His promoter Frank Warren says he will try to get Moses Itauma back out on the Usyk Dubois 2 undercard at Wembley Stadium in July. He had also said during the fight week that he would not hesitate to make Moses Itauma versus Martin Bakole next. So let's see what he do next. Anyway, for those who was hoping that Moses Itauma will break Mike Tyson's record should be disappointed, as time has officially run out for Itauma to break Tyson's record. Tyson became heavyweight champion when he was just 20 years and 4 months old, and Itauma is now 20 years and 5 months old. Anyway, there was one more ranked fight on the card, a cruiserweight bout where WBA number 11 ranked contender Alois Jr. knocks out David Jamieson in round 3. And that was all important fight in the boxing world. Other than these Road to UFC and boxing fights, there were Fury Pro Grappling 13 card on Friday, where UFC featherweight Pat Sabatini won the Fury Pro Grappling's welterweight belt in his 6th straight grappling win in the promotion, and this time he beat Joe Solecki for that vacant welterweight Fury Pro Grappling title. Also on the card, Chris Weidman returned against Pat Downey, but he could not win this fight. Downey took the victory over Weidman by golden score in overtime. Despite the loss, Weidman says he would definitely return in the grappling again. And that was all in the fight world that happened this past week. Anyway, there is another video getting viral where Aljamain Sterling is getting tapped out in a grappling fight against Marie Pirayev. If you have watched this footage as well, let me tell you that this footage is old, 1 year old in Russia, when Aljamain Sterling was a coach in Russian Tough against Peter Yan. And now you are again completely up to date with the fight world. If you like the video, do share your thoughts in the comment section, because that is the only motivation I have. And if you have already done that, you can do whatever you want now.